Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly mystic for March the 16th through March the 22nd. This week's going to be a little different because, our lives are a little different right now. And I apologize for being late on my delivery of this, but I had to recover from my own little cold that I had. It was not the coronavirus. I didn't have any fever, but I did have a really humdinger of a head cold. So it's springtime here in Texas, so it kicked me in the butt a little bit and mostly affected my throat. So I had to fully recover so I could speak on the camera without coughing entire time. So love and blessings to you all. Thank you for all the love and support that I receive from all of you. And if you're getting a late reply on a comment that you made, please bear with me. I had to catch up on all that. I just slept the entire weekend. So many blessings. And I'm going to do something just a little different. Instead of having the full deck of cards over here with the crystals, I've picked the three most powerful healing crystals that I know of and that I use, and most of you probably have one or more of them, and we're going to use those today just for this week. We may do it again next week, but I felt like we need to be more pointed in our energy right now of helping everyone stay healthy and get through this tough time. So also, I know some of you have a question about the retreat. I have not rescheduled it yet. I'm waiting to see by the time we get through this little thing, see what turns out. We still have plenty of time ahead. I will reschedule it if necessary. So don't worry, you will hear about that, but I'm not going to beat the drum to sign up for it now. So with all that being said, if you'd like a private reading, please visit royalmystic.com. I'm going to move this so you can see it a little better. That is my website, and you can book your reading through there. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your time. And if you'd like to see any of my other videos, over here is an icon that you can click that'll take you directly to my homepage. If you would like to be part of the healing meditations that we do daily, part of the membership, we will be really concentrating on health and healing on those videos. That'll be 20 videos a month, so 5 days a week for roughly $5 US a month. So if you want to be part of that and maintain your a little vigil with us and put your energy where other people will share, and we will all be in a very calm and healing mindset. So if you'd like to participate in that, you can click the join membership button, and if you can't find the join membership button, send me a little comment and I'll send you the link. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as well, and we welcome this beautiful energy. Thank you so much for this blessed reading. Now, this is the weekly forecast. I know everything's up in the air, but my motto is to stay strong even in the storm. So this is where our faith has to really prove itself. We're going to have the test of our faith here through this whole ordeal. Now, I am still going to remain positive because I believe these tough times are exactly when you need the positivity the most. I am not trying to put my head in the sand. I am trying to keep my eyes focused on the best possible outcome. And I invite you all to do that with me. Here we go. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have to remember, panic will get us nowhere. And that is why I'm maintaining this still in my stance of staying strong through whatever, because I'm not going to receive that this is going to be a disaster for me, and I'm not going to receive that it's going to be a disaster for you. So we are going to ride through this. It's going to be rough and bumpy, but we're going to ride through this. So we have the Three of Pentacles as our underlier. Very strong energy of what we put in will sustain us and double in value. So this is our effort This is where we are manifesting through what actions we take now is what builds our prosperity in the future. So this is truly that test of our positivity being put into the energy that will return to us double for what we give. Okay, now we have our Law of Attraction cards. If you'd like to know the names of any of the decks, you can look below this video. There's a whole little paragraph of information, and you can find out all kinds of stuff there. So, faith, well, now I'm going to substitute the wealth and prosperity portion here. I'm just not going to substitute, I'm going to add to it. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth, health, and prosperity that I desire. The wealth, health, and prosperity that I desire. So I'm adding the word health in here. This is your prerogative. You can change the normal day-to-day thoughts into your manifesting your vitality, your health, your protection. Okay? Now we have our faith there. That's a very strong message from the universe. I love that. Let's see what this one has. So we have the sound of soul, S-O-L, soul, like solo mio. So sol, we're going to do that on our exhale. The frequency is 741 and it's tied to expression. It is number 29 in the deck. So after the video, after the recording, the weekly, the days of the week, we'll talk about that a little more. And I have 3 cards here that I have picked that are the most common healing stones and protective stones in everyone's repertoire. Anyone who loves crystals probably has all 3 of these. So black tourmaline is very, very strong in protective energy. It shields you from all kinds of negative vibrations and negative energy, as well as I'm in the mindset of all negative things that may come to you. We also have the malachite energy, which is very fast healing and recovery, and the clear quartz, which is purification of the energy around you, so protecting yourself with the energy of the universe and light. So, this is I know it's not the cure-all. However, it won't hurt. That's all I'm saying. And we all have these stones. Anybody who's into crystals at all, these are going to be our stones that we put out when we meditate. So, and I'll talk a little more about those at that time. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the week has. Oh, wait. Look, I'm forgetting my whole other set of cards. That's the old sinus medicine kicking in there. I can't even blame the sinus medicine. I was too busy trying to explain other stuff, so that's all. Let's see what our clarifiers have. I'm glad I didn't get started before I realized that. And I just want to say I send love and protection to you all. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is the energy of the universe providing what we need and having it sent to us. This is allocating the right circumstances, and the universe is actually dispatching this knight to us. So whether it comes in the form of a cure or some kind of vaccine, whatever's going to happen, we're just praying for our best possible outcome and our safety, and that as many people who can come through this in the best way possible. That's all we can hope for. Now, here we go. Very apropos, the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is the energy of being under the weather. And many countries, many people are in this place of low energy. This is where our immune systems are also low, so we have to be sure not to feed it fear. Because if you're feeding this fear, you're only making yourself feel worse. So don't stay stuck on the news channels that are beating this like a drum, okay? Because it's the opposite of your faith. It's feeding the fear side and not the faith side. And you remember, we talk about this all the time. When your faith is bigger than your fear, you can turn the tide. So that's where we must invest our energy, and we must stay in the best, highest energy. Eat good food, fresh food, take your vitamins, stay in a place of wellness. Don't take unnecessary risks. Don't get around people who, large groups and things like that. Now, we've got this. I like this. This is a great card. This is giving us a time period. So we're going to see. Here we are. This is March the 16th. Okay, and we're going to see 3 days, and we know it isn't going to be over in 3 days, 3 weeks, or 3 months, or third time's the charm. So this is the wonderfulness of hoping and sending that energy. If we all concentrate on the 3 weeks, because that's what they're saying, if we can cut this at the knees and keep everybody in one place for a couple of weeks, by the 3rd week we should be back and moving again. So if everybody does what they're supposed to, and we don't further the contamination, crossing fingers, whatever we got to cross, let's keep that focused. And we have, for Tuesday's energy, so we have the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Swords for Monday. On Tuesday, we have the Hierophant and the Page of Cups. So now we know that the Hierophant stands for being asked to come into something or becoming part of something. This is also being part of a group or being allowed to come in as for a new job. This is the energy of the greater majority. So the Hierophant is also part of our spirituality. So more people will turn to their spiritual energy than ever before during this time. When we get into a time of crisis, this is where your soul is most important and where you focus your energy is most important. So we have to be in a place of being very high in our awareness of our self and our source. So sending good energy of healing and whatever answer to this is, whether it's the cure, whatever it is, we're going to ask the universe to send us that answer and to keep us all protected and safe. Now, and that's all of us being united, because so that's what this is about, is we are all becoming, everybody's in the same boat here. So the Hierophant is bringing yourself into the higher energy of the one, the source of all of us. We are all in this together. So then we have the Page of Cups. Now this is an excellent sign for Tuesday, because what this means is the wave of abundance and the universe promising that this too shall pass. Okay? There's never just one wave when waves are breaking. So this is the initial wave of this too shall pass, and the universe will provide a way for us to survive it. That is the cup with the fish in it, so being provided for. Now, Wednesday's energy. This is where it's really important not to get too much in your logic. This is where we overthink it. It's telling you to stay in your spiritual sight. Use your spiritual sight, not the logic mind. We have to be in a place. Now, I'm not saying overlook the things that are logical, like washing your hands and staying away from sick people. I'm saying use your vision as this comes to a close quickly, right? And use your energy and see the result we want, which is for this to pass, and we can go back to having our lives back as close to normal as possible. So this is where we have to let go of what's being told to us on the news, and we have to envision the best possible outcome. And death to the old way. Now this is quite true. So this death card writing in here is talking about things forever being changed. And some of that will be the way that we do business. It'll be the way that we handle different things from, hopefully the way that this illness is handled. So the good news is when this happens, we wipe the slate clean. So as this passes through and we have the all this turmoil that's happening and all this very unorganized political stuff that's happening, maybe this will be the thing that changes all of our lives for the better. because of this particular issue. Now, the good news is this means it will pass. The universe is going to make it, clear the slate, and just the purification is the process of the universe just kind of giving us the moment to go, okay, well, that didn't work so well. Let's change the way we do this, and we get to have a do-over. So that means that there will be a begin again at the beginning again. Okay, that's not the end of the whole story is not over. So death to the old way, and the Two of Swords is we have to visualize our future with our spiritual eyes and clear the slate for a new beginning. Now, we have that's Two of Swords and the Death card on Wednesday. Thursday, we have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is all of us being very gracious to each other. And I will tell you, the one thing I noticed when I was in the store last, about Friday or Saturday. I was in there sick as a dog, trying not to cough because I didn't want anybody to think that I was carrying the virus. I did have a face mask on, but I wasn't coughing or anything. But still, I didn't want to be there, but I had to. I had to get pet food and things that I knew I had to have so that in case something happened and I couldn't get back out, I needed some stuff. So here is the energy of what I saw. And what I saw were very kind people, very polite. No one was being ugly. At least where I was, everyone was being very, very gracious. And, we just kind of looked at, when you would come to a place where you would meet eyes with someone, they gave the look of, well, here we are. Look at us all doing this. And you could tell all of us were a little bit reluctant. We didn't want to be in this panic. But we had seen on the news all the other people who'd gone and gotten all the stuff. And now we're trying to find one loaf of bread and one pack of toilet paper. And, so this is where we have to come together and treat each other very civilized and be very good to each other because we are all in this together. None of us can make it through this alone. So that's the Six of Cups, which is soul bond energy. Then you have the Eight of Cups, which is where we're asking to move past this. Okay, so this is the energy of looking forward to the future, wanting to have this be done and over so that we can move forward. So a lot of us are asking that energy, and the universe always listens. So this is the eventuality of as we get to turn our back on where we come from, which is throughout this little tragedy. And I've noticed this is I'm in Texas. I'm in South Texas. So we've done a lot of hurricanes and a lot of floods and things like that. And I can tell you honestly, and even in 9/11, the biggest thing that came through from those experiences was a sense of united energy with each other and banding together of people. And of course, we need each other to get through this. And that is, I feel like, is going to be one of the most important things that comes from this, is our ability to come together in a crisis. So this is that moment where we do get to move forward better than we were when we started, taking things for granted, So here's the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is all about action. It is fire sign energy, so it's passion. And so this is about we want results. We want to get things done. And that's what this energy is telling us. This is where we're like, okay, so what are we doing about this? And let's make sure we do the right things, whatever action we take. We got the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups, which is so you're moving forward. We've got the Eight of Cups where we're asking to move forward out of this stuff. And by Friday, it looks like we've got some kind of good news, because this is that we're happy with whatever's been answered. Okay. So this Nine of Cups is whoever makes this big gesture or makes this big discovery. There may be hopefully some kind of big breakthrough in the preventative measures, okay, to help us, a little more knowledge coming in. It looks like we're happy with this. So this Nine of Cups is heart's desire being granted, being very content and satisfied with the answer. So it'll be interesting to see who comes through with some kind of result here, because that's what Friday's telling me. So the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups is Friday's energy, and the next weekend's energy is moving forward, Three of Wands. Now we're taking whatever this king has brought in, and we're able to actually move forward with it. And we have the Justice card here, which means the right choices are being made. So We're walking away from whatever has held us back, and we're now moving in a new direction, which is absolutely what we need to do. And in the future, we will be doing things a little different. So this reading for this week, in the energy that I've given it, I know I'm not focusing on jobs. I'm not focusing on love. I want to focus on all of us maintaining our sanity through this little crisis that we're going through. And for some of us, it's a big crisis, but I'm not going to amplify it. I will not give it any amplification as much as possible. It is what it is, and there's nothing I can do to change what's going to happen, but I can change where I put my energy, and my energy is toward the healing and toward protection and toward the eventual cure for this particular thing that we're going through. So I hope you all enjoyed this reading. I know it's very different than my normal weekly, but I think we're in a different time right now. So I hope you all take this in the best way possible. Many blessings to you for those of you who are leaving the reading. We're about to do our meditation. So we have this energy of the 741 frequency. That's the hertz that it's vibrating at. And we have the energy of soul, and we also have this beautiful multi, it's the endless tetrahedron, just going and going and going. So that's the triangle shape. So 29 is the card for all of you who like to know more. It is the expression. It's, oh, I like this. I live a healthy, happy, and carefree existence by allowing myself to express my needs, wants, and desires. The 741 Hertz is here to remind us that we all have the right to express freely what we want to say or do. When we choose not to voice ourselves in the way that we are meant to, we are not being true to ourselves. Human nature is very complex, and rather than allowing us to just pursue everything that we want in life, it makes us work for it. Even when there are many ways to go from A to B, one of the biggest lessons we learn in this life is how that we get to choose how we want to get there. So, it says, by using certain sounds and frequencies, we're able to enhance our senses and create a deeper connection to spirit. Every sound has a different vibration. The solfuego, and I might be saying it wrong. It might be solfeggio. Love y'all. Just bear with me. I'll have to look that up. I never thought about it. Frequency is 741 hertz and carries the sound and vibration of soul. This frequency helps cleanse the body of toxins. Oh, is this not the perfect sound? I did not know that. It is the Latin expression as solve P-O-L-L-U-T-I. Polluti. There you go, polluti. As it cleanses the body from electromagnetic radiation and various pollutants. It encourages a cleaner way of eating, a simpler lifestyle to be led. It also encourages you to move forward in life to be all that you can be. So, that's beautiful. I'm so happy that came up. Okay, so let's, I know I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time on these, and you can find them very easily. There are many other stones that we will talk about that also help healing. We have citrine, we have a hematite, black tourmaline, chameleon, I've got it here, amethyst, tiger's eye, rose quartz, and I've even seen carnelian, and I don't know if I said that already. I also saw that emerald is one, and iron pyrite is one. So, and I would also, I throw in fluorite because it is a cleansing stone. But you've got most everybody's got amethyst. You also, smoky quartz is a big one. And of course, you see I have my white light stones here in my selenite. So all of these, plus many more, as I discover more, we'll talk about them more. But let's do our beautiful meditation. And what we're going to do is we're going to protect and heal our bodies on a cellular level. So I'm going to do a very strong healing meditation here so that everybody can share. I want you to share this with your friends. I want you to allow yourself to repeat it if you need to, and save it if keep it with you, because this one's going to be focused completely on protection and healing of the body, and cellularly protecting each cell with the light. So here we go. And we will be exhaling with the sound of Sol, which you have just found out is the healing vibration. So I'm very excited about that. My cards are so amazing, they know. Here we go. Breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra now, bringing it straight into your heart. Inhale. Holding the energy in your heart. Do not hold your breath. Breathe shallowly while I channel. Allowing the beautiful white light to absorb every cell in your heart, every blood cell, every vessel, every tissue, every fiber of your inner being, bringing divine light and healing. As every beat of your heart moves through your body and pulsates, every cell is ignited with healing light. Every cell that is not functioning properly is either brought back to absolute perfection or released from our bodies as it falls away like a little tiny piece of snowflake. It just falls away, goes back into the universe to be recycled and renewed. As we emanate this light now from the inner side of our heart, it penetrates every cell between you and your outer aura, allowing the air that you breathe to be purified as well by this light. And as you intake the beautiful air that is purified, and you exhale all negative energy, all fear, all stagnant energy. Fear does not serve us here. We must be in faith and absolute belief in our healing and well-being and our ability to recover quickly from any illness. We also protect ourselves with a beautiful white light circling around every cell of our body, encapsulating every cell and encapsulating our entire aura. As we sit in this light, we penetrate ourselves with the beautiful light. We are purified, we are cleansed, and we are released of all vibration that does not wholly embrace absolute perfect harmony, healing, and health. As we exhale, we send out all shadow energy, all illness, all disease. Exhaling now with the sound of Sol. Sol. Inhale a second time, bringing the energy straight to your crown chakra. Inhale. Holding the energy in your crown, allowing the light to penetrate your crown chakra, allowing all the stagnant energy to be removed and the connection to Divine Source to be restored fully. As Divine Source will allow all healing energy to be transmitted to your physical body, relieving you of all anxiety and all fear and all doubt. As we are given the assuredness that the universe is watching over us, is helping us, and is protecting us. Moving now into your third eye, removing any doubt, fear, or abandonment issues, allowing yourself to know that you are part of the greater source. You are one with the universe, and you are divine. Your divine energy is now allowing you to see and know whatever you need to protect yourself through this time of worry, and to let go of fear as we completely absorb ourselves in faith and logic. We allow logic to be the thing that we use to protect ourselves from just common sense mistakes. We allow ourselves to be in a place of using the methods of washing our hands, allowing ourselves to stay away from people who might be sick, and to stay away from large crowds, and to wear protective clothing and gloves, whatever you need if you have a low immune system, allowing that to be your protection, using the logic of common sense and allowing your higher source to guide you in spiritual mind, not letting fear, not letting panic rule. We are part of the source, and when we attach ourselves to the energy of source, we are calm and able to see with our spiritual eyes what's necessary for our intuitive actions. Moving now into your throat chakra, allowing protection and healing of your throat and vocal cords. Any illness, any irritant is removed from your physical body now. You are also able to speak clearly and calmly to those around you who may be in panic, helping to restore them to their source energy and anchor them to their divine connection to source. Through your own voice, may you comfort them and bring them hope and security. Moving now into your heart chakra a second time, allowing your heart chakra to rid itself of any fear. We release all fear and doubt. We release all chaos and allow our heart to become calm and anchored in the energy of divine source and Mother Gaia, as we allow ourselves to emanate healing and wonderful calm energy, letting go of any anxious feelings and allowing ourselves to be in a state of health in our minds, in our bodies, and in our spirits. Moving now into your solar plexus chakra, allowing the divine light of the universe to come within your body as the sun burns brightly in the sky. Let the resilience of our vitality shine through, boosting our immune system, boosting our ability to remain calm and remain active as we process this particular event in our lifetimes. As we are source, we are able to manifest whatever it is that we need in order to make this experience survivable and recoverable, as we allow ourselves to be in the energy of receiving all abundance that the universe can offer to help us through this time. Moving now into your sacral chakra, allowing the creative energy of the universe to help you to be ingenuitive and bring new things that have not been thought of, allowing whatever's calling to you to be created in a way that allows it to be part of the solution to what's going on now. If any of you are getting the idea of a new invention that might help during times like these, allow yourself to pursue that. Occupy yourself with creative energy rather than destructive energy, and allow the universe to use you as a tool to help yourself and others. Moving now into your root chakra, grounding and centering and focusing on being very stable as we are protected and in a place of divine connection to source. We are not in a place of being lost. We are not in a place of being untethered. We are grounded and centered in our vibrational energy with Mother Gaia. And we are secure and we are safe. As we exhale, we send out all the negative energy that does not match what we have affirmed, and we allow ourselves to use the sound of soul to bring the vibrational energy of healing and protection into our bodies. Exhaling now in the sound of soul. Soul. Last breath, breathing in beautiful white divine light from your crown chakra, sending it down their spinal column into the core of Mother Gaia through the soles of your feet. Inhale, bringing the healing light straight through all the chakras that we've just cleared, removing any residual energy or any stagnant energy trying to remain. We are now cleared and purified absolutely through our bodies. As the light moves into the center of the core of the earth, it is now purified and cleansed of all negative energy, brought back to a place of wholeness and healing as we exhale that energy back into the universe with beautiful, wonderful light of healing, health, and protection for all who may need it. We send it out with the sound of soul. Soul. Many blessings to you all. May you have a wonderful and safe week. Keep in mind, you manifest your own destiny here, and we are all manifesting healing, loving energy to everyone in the universe, every country, every existence of every being, to be protected and to given the strength of recovery should they become sick. Many blessings to you all. I'll see you again next week. Namaste.